Dear Google, I guess you could call this an open letter, although that does make it sound drafted by people who hang out in coffee shops. Regardless, this is to you, Google, but I'd like others to hear, because despite 4 million views on Total Biscuit's The Day One Gary's Incident, and many hundreds of thousands on videos of other creators who you purport to support, the message has got lost somewhere. Maybe another few thousand will make all the difference. This time it's not about copyright strikes, but community strikes, a tool which is supposed to protect people on YouTube from spam and harassment, which I do hope we can agree is an admirable goal, but which, much like Digital Millennium Copyright Act notices, is used maliciously by a handful who exercise obscene power over content creators. The current system allows small groups to threaten livelihoods, to end careers, or simply to devastate esteem in something that you worked so hard to create. It has to change. Google, at 9:47 AM GMT on Saturday 18th of January, you were kind enough to supply me with a notification that the YouTube community had flagged the Alternative But Not Too Alternative Gaming Awards 2013 as inappropriate, and as such it had been disabled. Thoughtfully, you even included a link to the video that no longer works. I have left an alternative, but not too alternative, link in the description for anyone who would like to watch the offending article. Now, my subscribers tell me that they weren't invited to that neighbourhood watch meeting, but fair enough, I suppose it has to happen on a rotational basis. This video was one of my most cherished, best viewed, painstakingly put together pieces of work on YouTube. It had 11,000 views, 800 likes to 17 dislikes, and praise in the comments from established YouTube professional Total Biscuit. So let's take a look at why you removed it, Google. Everyone hates spam. Hear, hear. Misleading descriptions, tags, titles or thumbnails designed to increase views are not allowed. It's also not okay to post large amounts of untargeted, unwanted or repetitive content including comments and private messages. Oh, sorry Google, that was me getting all het up about it, and it's clearly a simple mistake. Everyone hates spam. It's one video, Google. That's all I got. Actually, it was featured on my former network, TGN, as part of a community awards competition. That's right, it was for an award. Anyway, misleading description. Well, it's kind of hard to know whether I violated the guidelines in the description, Google, because you deleted it. But thanks to that awards video, I have a backup. If we assume my laziness and that I straight up copy-pasted, the description we find is: like a somber hipster, I am proud to present the Alternative But Not Too Alternative Gaming Awards 2013. Honestly, I'm impressed by my own powers of accurate description. It's uncanny. Few people would seek to describe what something is using its title. And if the opening simile threw you, I'll take you through it. A somber hipster is alternative, but not too alternative. Yeah, I think I'm safe on the description front. Misleading thumbnail. Misleading tags. A tricky one, Google. How would I mount a defense against such an accusation when I can't see my tags? Because you have deleted them. Let's be clear, this isn't a system of guilty until proven innocent. This is a system of guilty until proven innocent in which the prosecution has destroyed your supporting evidence. Here I include the complete tags from the Alternative But Not Too Alternative Awards 2014 in the hope of conveying that I am not, in fact, a diabolic SEO puppet master. You'll note, of course, that your suggested tags could quite comfortably be described as misleading in this instance. I did, for a time, include extra tags in my descriptions to draw in incidental visitors for whom my content might be relevant, samples of which I include for your perusal. Opinion is divided on this practice, some saying that such tags are just too different to be permissible. I was on the fence, and perhaps there was some extra tag that you didn't like in the Alternative Awards description. I wouldn't know, you deleted it without explanation. Still, there are plenty of other videos on YouTube that use that system of tagging which haven't been deleted without explanation, so I don't think that's to blame here. Just in case though, I have been through each of my 104 videos removing all such keywords just on the off chance that that was what set you off. In other words, because you bring down the ban hammer without explaining yourself, without indicating what it is I have done wrong, I'm forced to arbitrarily change my business practice out of fear. This is not fair. It is, in a very literal sense, unjust. But I digress. It is not okay to post large amounts of untargeted, unwanted, or repetitive content. It is one video, Google, as we have previously discussed. It was targeted at my subscribers, who, by their very state as subscribers, want my content. Repetitive? Well, it's an annual awards show. It's different every year. As for the claim that it may be a scam or commercially deceptive content, well, I made 29 cents in ad revenue, Google. I'm gonna refit my fucking yacht. Oh, maybe someone didn't like the swearing or the general structure of the video, but then it's not up to you to police people's personal preferences, so that's what like buttons are for. To meddle in the minutiae of a creator's content would be an extreme violation and certainly should not be a valid use of the report function. At the very most, the video could have been flagged as adults only, but that didn't happen. So, thankfully, we've established that the video is not spam, but a lovingly crafted piece of original content which, odds are good, was flagged maliciously in a successful attempt to have it taken down. I submitted my appeal through your single-line text box appeal system, summarising the points discussed here. And I really must praise your expeditious response, because in less than 24 hours you rejected my appeal and took the video down forever. Case closed. No further appeals. Everybody pack up and ship out. As a result of the strike on my account, for 6 months I have no access to external annotations, paid content and live events. Fan funding isn't available in the UK anyway. Worse, much worse, and for reasons I cannot comprehend, I can no longer appeal content ID disputes. If somebody false copyright strikes my account, I have to bend over and take it because of a malicious community flag. I have disabled monetization on all videos because I can't take that chance. I have alternative sources of income, but you, dear Google, would calmly and, one assumes, automatically imperil the career of anybody who relied on your platform for cash. It gets better. Because I appealed that strike and lost, you, Google, have revoked my ability to appeal new, unrelated community strikes for 60 days. Why? By sharing this video, I put myself in an exceptionally vulnerable position, because any Burke who gets their internet rage on can flag a video as spam and I lose my ability to post. One more after that, and the channel gets deleted. I'm sharing this anyway because everyone who uses YouTube should be aware of how precarious their content creator's existence is on this site. Any random malcontent can defy 11,000 views, 6,500 subscribers and 800 likes to brand an account in bad standing for 6 months. And Google, you don't have the good grace to explain these devastating decisions to the people who make you money. You say you appreciate my understanding. You do not have it. Yours sincerely, Angus. To my viewers who are and always have been a fantastic, thoughtful community at odds with everything I had heard about YouTube, if I could ask this one thing of you, it would be to share this video to any corner you can think of. To Facebook, Twitter, your granny, to any person who might retweet or just need to know, because this is not okay. This is sickening treatment from a company that makes more YouTube money than all of the gods of all of the pantheons in the world.